So how's it feel to be homeless?
It sucks. So we're not actually homeless. We have 2 houses and an RV.
Except we're in Indiana.
Again.
One house is in Virginia. And the other house is in the shop. So that's no big deal. We're staying in a hotel because we planned for that. You know how we always say you need to
plan and replan.
Plan, and then be prepared for your plans to change. So we're supposed to be in the shop 4 days, which is not a big deal. We got a hotel for 3 nights.
So we should be out of the hotel by Thursday, which today is
Thursday.
We're not out of the hotel.
And again, not a big deal. Because you just go down front to the, front desk and say, hey, can we just extend our stay a day?
And he said, nope.
He said, that was Wednesday night. I said, well...
So it looks like we're going to be sleeping in the truck tonight.
I did kind of have that thought for a moment.
Might be sleeping at Saturday.
Like all night Wednesday night, I had that thought, are we going to sleep in the truck? What are we going to do?
I get the back seat and you get the front seat.
That's fine with me.
Okay.
But anyway, so we're in Indiana, if you don't already know. And
it's hot, like 98 degrees in Indiana. Why?
Which is not normal, and maybe a couple days a year, but not like it is at home. So they've also had some crazy storms come through for the last 2 to 3 nights.
So have you been in Indiana, Ohio, Michigan area, those storms?
Are you living through the storms? Because where we were staying in Elkhart, it wasn't so bad. It was, some thunder and lightning and whatever. But apparently over in Goshen, where our camper is.
Thank goodness the camper was indoors. Safe.
Yes.
Because
thank God we weren't in it, apparently, because the storms were pretty rough.
Yeah, they had heavy hail.
There's trees down everywhere. We went over today to check on things, and there's just, big trees just snapped off on top of people's cars everywhere. So that's why our rig is taking longer than expected, because
they've been out of power for 2 days.
I think a day and a half.
About 2 days.
They had no power, so nobody could work on our rig.
So as we always say, you need to plan, replan, rethink a plan, plan again. So
my plan was 4 days in a hotel.
And then she went down there last night before we went out, because we knew the RV wasn't going to be done.
I knew it was going to be at least a day later.
And they said there's just no rooms available because nobody has electricity, so everybody's coming to the hotel. So
that was not a part of the plan and replan. And I said, okay. And so before I could walk away, he said, when are you supposed to leave? I said, we're supposed to leave tomorrow morning. He said, all right, we'll check back in the morning, because then any reservations that have come in or canceled will have all settled in the system, and we'll have a better idea of what we've got. I said, okay. So
this morning we go downstairs to go get our continental breakfast, which is one good thing about staying in a hotel.
Breakfast is done.
There's 1 or 2 other things. You don't have to worry about cleaning your room and all that kind of stuff. They do it.
Long,
they do it for you.
Hot princess showers.
Yes, very good, long, powerful hot showers. And then you go downstairs and there's breakfast. But on this breakfast, they hardly had anything left, because they only, and this is just numbers, they only scheduled to have 100 people in there that night, and they're booked. So now everybody came down because the other princess had to sleep in. So by the time
my long hot shower before I went.
So by the time we got there, most of the food was gone, and I said, "Do you guys have any more of this or that?"
The breakfast wasn't over. Wasn't time for it to be done.
We had 2 more hours for breakfast.
They were just down to pretty much toast and cereal and a few waffles. And
the struggle is real.
My guy that's been keeping breakfast stocked, coffee hot, sugar-free creamer, the whole 9 for us the whole time we've been here. He said, we're out. He said, because we have more people than we usually do, and of course you order based on what you're counting on. Order based on your reservations.
Plus, now you can't order anything and get anything. Everything's out of stock anyway. So
he said, and now we've got all these reservations because nobody has power that we weren't expecting, and we've run out. That's all we have left. So anyway, though, fortunate enough, We did eat. We made do. Don't worry, we didn't starve to death.
I'm not starving.
Even if we didn't eat breakfast, we wouldn't have starved
I could
to death.
probably make it a week and a half without starving. Easy.
We both could. But I got back over to the front desk, and the fella checked for me, and he said, "You are all good." I'm pretty sure he played a little game of Tetris where whoever was supposed to get our room, he moved them somewhere else so that we could get ours. 'Cause
Maybe he moved them somewhere else.
He did a lot of typing and clicking, but the end result was, I got you. You can stay till tomorrow. And then we got to the shop today, and he says, I'm going to try to get you tomorrow, but
Monday's looking a lot better.
Might want to shoot for Monday instead. And I think a lot of the people have their power back now, so that might not be a problem. I might get into the hotel and stay till Monday. And they're supposed to let us know tomorrow, so we'll keep you posted on that, see how it all works out. But it's kind of scary there for a few minutes. Not like scary, because we could sleep in the truck if it came down to it.
We have slept in the truck before.
But
We've come to Indiana before we got here super early, before we even had a camper. We've slept.
But there's nothing worse than having a sticks and bricks.
2 sticks and bricks.
Well, 2 sticks and bricks, right? And a
RV.
An RV that you live in
and
full time.
nowhere to live.
And a hotel room, and it all coming down to you might not have anywhere to stay tomorrow night. So for a minute there, it was a little, but it's plan, and replan. That's what we always say about the RV life. So
we're going to see what happens.
Rolling with it.
Yeah, we're going to see what happens tomorrow. See what happens on the next day. Let's see if we even get a spot to stay Saturday, Sunday.
So that's the thing. So fingers crossed, if they get enough of the rig done on Friday, they can pull it out and we can sleep in it in the parking lot, and then Monday morning get up and get out so they can pull it back in the shop and finish it.
So cross your fingers for us.
Cross your fingers we can do that. If not, cross your fingers that we get to stay in the hotel, because if not,
we're coming to live with you.
This might be where we are, unless you're in Indiana and you want to give us a place to live. So
we're going to see how this plays out. Keep following us around.
It's all going to be just fine.
We'll see what happens.
Things always work out.
So we'll see you guys later on tonight, and we'll see
where we ended up.
Where we go. So here we are, home away from home again, in our nice
hotel room.
Now,
it's a nice enough room.
The bad thing is, we extended a night because they gave us a night. We left in time, and we came back, and they didn't clean it or give us new towels, and we put all of our towels on the floor so they can give us new ones because we've been here for 3 days. So Lisa says, guess we're going to call downstairs and get some more towels because they're on the floor dirty.
And side note, we did check when we got back this evening, and they're booked all weekend. So we have to be out tomorrow. So
all weekend for a baseball game, baseball team,
tournament or something,
and a jazz festival.
So hopefully
we may be sleeping on their couch.
We can at least. That's what he told the lady. He told her he was going to sleep on the couch in the lobby. But on a serious note, hopefully they can get our rig done enough to get it out into the parking lot tomorrow night, so we at least have a place to stay.
So as of now, Thursday night, we have nowhere to
go tomorrow, guaranteed, for the weekend. For the weekend, not just
Friday
tomorrow
and
night.
Saturday and Sunday.
Because tomorrow night, then it'll still be in the shop if they can't bring it out tomorrow, and so then we have to wait till Monday. So we'll be searching for probably a questionable hotel or just sleeping in the truck.
I'm not doing a questionable hotel. Not nowadays.
Yeah, so we'll be
they couldn't even clean our room in this place. I can only imagine going to a questionable.
We could be sleeping in the truck for the weekend, so that'll be big fun. Yeah, so anyway,
so
we'll just see how that works out.
Hopefully we have a decent breakfast tomorrow since they have a lot of people coming in. Maybe they've ordered some more food.
Hopefully they planned well since they have a big group coming.
So we're going to check the food out in the morning and then see where we're going to stay.
Head for the truck.
So, are you happy? You're back in home.
Home makes me happy. I was afraid we were going to be homeless. And they even told us, check with the hotel. You may need to stay there till Monday. And when we went down Friday morning, the lady at the front desk said, we're completely booked all weekend. And even if we weren't, the rates went up to over $200 a night because they're having the Elkhart Jazz Festival, and there's a baseball or softball tournament in town. So
they got us done early.
they
Earlier
did.
than expected,
Keystone
even
came
with
through.
even with the 2 days of no power.
Even with the power outages, they worked super hard to get things done. And we were just hoping they'd get it done enough that we could sleep in it over the weekend, and then they could pull it in Monday morning and finish any repairs they needed to do. But they got it all done. So we are good. We are back home, and now we are back on schedule. So all the planning...
We're not back on schedule, though. We still have something going on right now that's... Now we just found out there's going to be a little more delay time.
Well, there is, but... Yeah. But anyway, we won't talk about that today. We'll just talk about the fact that we are back in our home and things are kind of falling back into the places where they should be. So all the plan, replan has kind of settled down, and we're really close to being completely back on track.
So what are you doing down here?
I'm cooking beef bacon.
I'm glad it was able to last the 2 or 3 days that we were out of our home.
Yes, thank God our hotel had a fridge.
A very small fridge.
A very small fridge that was full of homemade bacon and homemade roast beef that our son had made for us when we were home and sliced really thin, so it makes awesome sandwiches. So now we're good.
What are you doing?
What I'm doing now is less important. What's going to happen later is you're going to have to rub my shoulders because they're on fire. But I'm painting.
So I thought we were hitting the road. Why are we painting here today?
Well, we're here for the weekend at least, and probably through part of next week for some meetings and stuff that we have scheduled.
I thought we were leaving this week, and
No, we're leaving the end of next week.
I thought the camper was supposed to be done today.
Camper's done.
Except? So it just keeps going and going and going.
Except we had to get 2 new pass-through storage, the doors up front, and because we have full body paint, they can't just put them on. They have to put them on and paint them. And
So they were going to do it this morning.
Yeah, and so Paulie came this morning to paint, and turns out they got the wrong paint. Now, I don't know who ordered it. I don't know if somebody ordered it wrong or if it was delivered wrong, but anyway, it's the wrong paint.
You have paint in your hand.
Wrong paint again. So while we're here, we're going to start working on this Reneau back here. And then Monday he can get it painted, and maybe by Thursday we'll be out.
I don't know if I'm rubbing your shoulders, though.
Oh, you're rubbing my shoulders. So the question becomes, will our rig be ready Monday, or will it not?
Well, it needs to be ready by Tuesday because we have a couple other partners we need to talk to, and we need to get some more products installed on our rig. So we're all crossing our fingers that it's ready by Tuesday. We have Tuesday and Wednesday meetings, and then we head out Thursday or Friday.
And so the thing is, we're headed west, so we won't be back for a while. So if it's not fixed and you happen to see us on our westward journey, you'll spot us right away. We'll be the full body paint Fusion with white basement doors.
So if you see that Fusion going down the road, make sure you honk and wave.
Honk and wave, so we know that you found us camping or on the way to camping.
We will be one of a kind that way, for sure.
If we do get it fixed, we might not stand out from the sides, but we do have the rig logoed front and back. So again, if you see us, honk and wave, or hit us up on some sort of social media. It's always cool to meet up with people, or
people hit us on
people
Instagram
introduce
with the picture of our rig going down the road where they reached out of the sunroof and took a picture of us. So if you see us going around down, make sure you say hi, make sure you let us know, because we are leaving Indiana, headed all the way out west and back in a matter of
2 months,
about 60 days. So
if you see us anywhere along the way, shout out, let us know you're there.
So the next couple Sundays that we do are going to be our trip, all the way over there and all the way back. So if we're headed somewhere you think we need to check out, of course we wanted to go to Yellowstone, so Yellowstone now
It's having some issues
parts
now.
are closed, so we may change our route and go do the southern route first and give it some time to open back up and go, because we were just also, somebody just showed us a picture of a lot of
Glacier
snow. So
Glacier National is under snow too. So perhaps the southern route would be better on the way out, and then we can take the northern route on the way back through.
might hit Magnolia Beach. Has anybody hit Magnolia Beach before? Did you like it? Did you enjoy it? Is it something we really need to see?
Because I'm pretty excited about it. I hope that there's a space to park. But anyway, so from Indiana to Texas to Vegas to Montana, if there's anywhere in that loop that you've been that you think is a we must see, have to stop, please let us know, because we're always looking for someplace cool that we've never been to check out.
So make sure you are subscribed to our channel. Make sure you're giving us those thumbs up, because we want you to be able to see this, because we're getting ready to travel and we're getting ready to show you a lot of different places.
We're going to try to do a lot more boondocking, since that's very cheap or free.
Somebody's trying to get all the way back over there for less than $10 a day, which we did last time coming over $10.50. So
$10.50 was my average cost from Vegas to Indiana.
So is the frugal one going to be able to make it less than $10.50?
This
out
trip
there?
needs to be an average of less than $10.50.
So if you know one of those
A
spots
night.
that we could hit up, give us the coordinates, let us know where they are. We will have somebody else traveling with us with another big Fusion, so it has to be able to hold two RVs. So let us know the coordinates, let us know where it is.
And hopefully the weather as we travel will be as beautiful as it is here in Elkhart, Indiana today. We found
80
this-
degrees. It was 90 something the other day.
Oh, it was
80.
miserable this week, but today has been great, and I think it's supposed to be good tomorrow.
But 99 Tuesday.
But there's this cool little park downtown. I don't remember the name of it. Lindquist, maybe. But it's in Elkhart. It's the Elkhart River, I think. So it shouldn't be too hard to find. There's a walking path and bridges that cross back and forth across the river. So if you're ever here, you should check that out. We've never been here long enough that the weather was good to actually get out and do a lot of just hanging out. So we're enjoying today.
So follow us around. If you know where we're headed and you see where we're headed and you want to meet up while we're going out that way, hit us up, let us know. We'll love to meet you guys on the road somewhere. And if you want to boondock with us one day out wherever we're going to be, let us know. But until the next time you guys find us camping.
Safe travels, y'all.